what does that mean then for some of the modern day pushes that we see to evaluate life at different thresholds?
Yeah, I think evaluate is a good word to use here. So we often might hear a phrase quality of life.
Yeah.
And so we can talk about quality of life. Living in 21st century North Carolina is definitely going to be a different quality of life than like 19th century Zimbabwe.
Air conditioning. Thank you, God, for air conditioning.
Plumbing,
Yes.
Electricity, all kinds of things.
Modern
Our quality
medicine.
of life
Yeah.
can be very different. But that is not to say the value
Yeah.
of life has changed. So one's value of life is the value of their life and their person is not conditional upon the quality of life, however you're measuring that or attempting to measure that. And even measuring sort of the quality of life can get, I think, invites a temptation to an unhealthy view of that. You see this in debates that were had a few years ago on restricting abortion for fetal diagnoses. Mm-hmm. Like, if this child is going to be born with some condition, therefore the quality of life will be less, and therefore the value of life is less, and we can take that life. And bills were passed to try to prevent that from being allowed. Like, to think that you can take some extrinsic perspective and say that if a person has X condition, even if we accept that that diagnosis is accurate, which is a scientific question to be held,
Sure.
Even if we accept the diagnosis, to still then say that somehow their quality of life, how you really measure that, I think is questionable in itself. But then to extend that to value of life is just unacceptable entirely.